I wanted to see whether making a team filled with the best players from the last 11 Champions League winners could take Mainz in Germany with no European football to Champions League glory in just 2 seasons. So I chose 2 players from each winning team and embarked upon an epic journey that could see us lift the famous trophy. All you have to do is like the video, subscribe to the channel for more FM content just like this, and stick around to see how it all pans out. So from the 2023 Man City side, we have Erling Haaland and Kevin De Bruyne, just starting off nice and strong. From the 2022 Real Madrid side, we're going to inject some youth. We've got Vinicius and Eduardo Camavinga. From the 2021 Chelsea winning side, we have Antonio Rudiger, who of course is at Real Madrid at the moment, and N'Golo Kante, who's currently playing for Al Ittihad in Saudi Arabia. From the 2020 Bayern Munich side, we have Joshua Kimmich and Alphonso Davies. From the 2019 Liverpool side, we have Alisson and the centre-back Virgil van Dijk. From the 2018 Real Madrid side, we have Rafael Varane, who of course comes to us from Man United, and Cristiano Ronaldo, who comes to us from Al Nassr in Saudi Arabia. From the 2017 Real Madrid side, we have Casemiro, of course playing for Man United at the moment, and Karim Benzema, playing for Al Ittihad in Saudi Arabia. From the 2016 successful Real Madrid side, we have Dani Carvajal and Danilo, just strengthening up our defence. From the 2015 side, we have Lionel Messi, currently playing for Inter Miami in the USA, and the man who's going to be our backup goalkeeper, Marc-Andre ter Stegen, who is still playing for Barcelona. From the 2014 Real Madrid side, we have the wonderful Luka Modric, and Isco, who is currently playing for Real Betis, who can be a backup anywhere across the midfield. And finally, from the 2013 Bayern Munich side, we have David Alaba, who is currently playing for Real Madrid, and the incredible Thomas Muller, who can play anywhere across the midfield or be a backup striker for us. A quick look at the tactics now, and we're using a 4-3-3 with 2 inside forwards and an advanced forward up front. And if we have a look at the best 11, this is what it looks like. When De Bruyne is back from injury, he will actually go in there with Camavinga being the box-to-box midfielder and Kimmich going into the base of midfield. So let's see how it all plays out. After starting the season inauspiciously with a 1-1 draw against Union Berlin, we started to hit our straps with a 7-1 win over Stuttgart at home being the highlight. Lionel Messi ran the show for us and scored these 2 exceptional long-range efforts, one from a free kick and one as a result of a cleared corner. And by the start of October, we were on top of the table with a plus 17 goal difference in just 6 games. Our first meeting against the giants of German football saw us come crashing back down to earth. Then going into the Christmas break, we lost 3 out of 4 games, including bowing out of the DFB Pokal to RB Leipzig. But what we really needed was a break, and coming back in January saw us crush Wolfsburg 7-0 thanks to 4 goals from Erling Haaland, his hat-trick goal coming on the stroke of half-time before he scored a 4th just after the restart. And the team was picking up wins all over the place, including this incredible 4-2 win over defending champions Bayern Munich. With all 6 goals between both teams coming in a crazy second half of action, Luka Modric getting himself on the scoreboard to seal the deal. And then in our last game in April, we played Cologne at home, needing only a win to seal the Bundesliga en route to the Champions League for Season 2. And we did it in style. 2 goals from Vinicius and goals from De Bruyne, Messi and Haaland meant we went on to win the league by 16 points, but more importantly qualify for the Champions League, where our main goal of the best team in Europe could be achieved. A quick look at the stats for the season show Erling Haaland of course leading the way with 33 goals in 34 games, while Lionel Messi led the team for both assists with 22 and average rating with 7.68. And if you think we can win the Champions League in the second season, hit that subscribe button. And if you think we can't, hit that subscribe button as well, but leave me a comment down below with which players you would have chosen instead. On to season number 2 now, and we were given these for our Champions League fixtures in the new league format. Inter at home, along with Chelsea and Barcelona back-to-back in January, should see us in a fight to make it into the top 8 and go straight through to the round of 16. The Bundesliga started with a big 6-3 win over Heidenheim with 6 individual goal scorers, including this wonderful finish by our defensive midfielder Joshua Kimmich. But we're mainly going to focus on the Champions League.
Inter didn't put up too much of a fight with an incredible 6-1 win to start the campaign for us. A first half double from Erling Haaland set us up to cruise to victory. Camavinga assisted him beautifully for the second goal. We travelled to Austria next and again cruised to victory, going 4-0 up in the 55th minute thanks to a wonderful Lionel Messi free kick before conceding 2 late goals. And then it came crashing down with a 3-2 loss at home to Galatasaray and a 1-0 loss away to Feyenoord, putting us in some trouble. Thankfully, we still had fixtures to go before Christmas and a 3-1 win away to Rennes in France before another 3-1 win at home to Shakhtar Donetsk leaves us in 6th place as the lads take the Christmas period off. A quick little glance into the Bundesliga shows us 1 point ahead in a tight race with Bayern Munich after the first 16 games of the season. Our tough January run started off wonderfully in the Champions League with a 3-2 win away from home to Chelsea, Vinicius scoring his injury time winner in the London snow. This was followed up by a tough 1-0 win at home against Barcelona, with Eduardo Camavinga filling in at left back, scoring the only goal before half time. A 4th place finish in the Champions League means we don't have to go through the knockout playoff round, and we were then drawn to play Atletico Madrid in the first round. But it was an easy 6-3 win for us on aggregate. 2 second half goals in the second leg at home from Haaland and Vinicius took us through. Erling Haaland somehow bundled in his hilarious goal before a wonderful ball from Camavinga set up the young Brazilian superstar. And then we drew Man City in the next round. But no worries at all as we beat them 3-1 at the Etihad Stadium. Another incredible free kick from Lionel Messi gave us a 3-0 lead in the second half. All we had to do was hold off the citizens, and we did so with a 2-2 draw in the second leg. And incredibly, we head back to Manchester for the semi-final as this time we play Man United. Thanks to a dominant second half, we took a 4-2 lead back to Germany. Lionel Messi's very expensive left boot and Erling Haaland's second goal of the game sealed the victory. The second leg was a domination. Messi slotted a first half penalty before De Bruyne finished off a lovely team move, and Alaba took us to a 3-1 victory with only a late goal from Mason Mount being a consolation for the Red Devils. A quick look back to the Bundesliga and we just stumbled over the line. A draw to Augsburg and Hoffenheim just sealed the deal for us to win the league by 2 points, with 76 points enough for us to win the league back to back. The DFB Pokal final was played a week later and we were up against Freiburg. We dominated the game with 24 shots but only one hit the back of the net, with Erling Haaland scoring a header from a Messi corner in the 52nd minute to lift that gorgeous trophy. But now it's on to the Champions League. So here's the side we are putting out for the match. PSG go into the game with the likes of Koopmeiners, Vitinha, Pepe, Mbappe and Kolo Muani as their attacking players. And so the referee blew his whistle and the match was underway. Our first major attack in the 8th minute saw Vini cut the ball inside to Kante to play it onto De Bruyne, who put the ball wide of the goal. In the 13th minute, Messi forced Donnarumma into saving a free kick at his near post, while from the resulting corner, Haaland put the ball over the bar. However, in the 28th minute, some lovely play down the left saw Camavinga play a beautiful cross to find Messi of all people to head the ball into the net for a 1-0 lead. And finally, for the first half, Haaland was played in by Messi but could only force a save by the PSG keeper for a corner. 1-0 at the break, and I told the players to go out there and win it for the fans. Which clearly must have worked, because straight away in the 47th minute, after PSG cleared away a Messi free kick, we played the ball back from Kimmich to Varane out to Vinicius, who crossed fantastically for Haaland to score 2-0. Our celebrations didn't last long though, as PSG got one back through an assist down the left side from Lucas Hernandez to Kylian Mbappe, who slotted coolly into the far corner. And only a few minutes later, Mbappe turned provider for Koopmeiners, who slotted home an equaliser in the 58th minute. The game was now 2-2. Tactically, I needed to make some changes in the 65th minute, with Vinicius coming off for Alphonso Davies, Kimmich coming off for Casemiro, and Danilo coming onto the field to replace David Alaba. Not much else happened, so 2 more changes came in the 78th minute, Haaland making way for Cristiano Ronaldo, and Isco coming on for Lionel Messi. And disastrously, my decision not to bring off Dani Carvajal would end up backfiring, as he got himself sent off for a second yellow card in the 85th minute. But there was one more twist to the tale, as Isco played the ball in for Cristiano Ronaldo to slot home a 93rd minute winner for Mainz. We held on to that lead with a man down and managed to come away as champions of Europe after just 2 seasons of a team filled with Champions League winners from the previous 11 seasons. Stick around now and you will find a video on the screen soon showing my incredible journey of taking Yeovil Town to Champions League winners for you to click on and enjoy as well. Thanks so much for watching, and make sure you click that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any amazing FM content just like this. Goodbye for now.